Today is March 30th. I just came from the junkyard. Days ago, I took off the rear tires and took off the drums, and I didn't have brakes at all. So one of them completely doesn't work, and the other one, it works, but you know, it's old. I got lucky. I went to the junkyard and I found those. They look new to me, or almost new. Same thing with the brake shoes. All these for $26. Also, I got these parts right here. This is for the brake pedal. As you can see, this one doesn't have one, so yeah, this one looks almost new too. And this is for these things right here, visor, or I don't know how they're called. As you can see, the tooth on that one is broken, so it don't latch, if that's the word. So it's always loose. I just washed those things yesterday too, because they were kind of dirty, and now they feel better, they look better. I'm gonna put this right now to make this truck a little bit better. So right here, as you saw, it's only one screw. I just remove that, and then I pry it with this tool. It's like a plastic bar. These things are very steady in there. So I will show you how they look like in case you are doing the same. This is where your screw goes. Now let's go and get the other one. So as you can see, match the same color. We're gonna install it. Now it's latch. Yeah, good. And of course, don't forget to put your screw back in there. Good. Now it latched perfectly. The other one was fine. Now I'm gonna show you one more thing that I'm doing. Yesterday I removed the hood insulation, and I cleaned under the hood. It was all mold. I should have took a video, but sometimes, you know, it takes a long time to do stuff. As you saw previously, the motor was very dirty. Every time it's looking better and better. I'm still working on it, you know, cleaning, but I'm gonna detail a lot of stuff. The big battery, if the video is already on, I'm gonna leave the link on the description below. So what are we doing next is the rear brakes. They weren't working when I bought it, and this one right here wasn't working at all. So I tried to bleed them, and only one side worked, but the other one sips brake fluid. As you can see, it's messy after I clean it for first time. So yeah, this is the second time I'm messing with it. I bought these from a junkyard. They look pretty good. And same thing, this other cylinder, it looks not too old, but it looks like it's another cheap brand. This one is the original. As you can see, it says Aisin. That's some Japanese stuff, good stuff, but looks like it's the factory one to me. I hope this works out pretty good. This drum looks pretty good to me. Doesn't have so much scratches, so yeah, it's pretty smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna have to transfer some of the hardware to these other ones, and I'm gonna clean this mess, and I'm gonna be showing you how it's gonna look like after I finish. Alright guys, so everything is looking good and clean. Put some brake grease, pretty good stuff all around. Anti-seize in between that, because to prevent rust, especially that this is a cheap brand. Looks like I don't see any brand on it, so yeah, it looks like it was producing rust, still is producing rust. So yeah, it's good to prevent that. All I have to do is just adjust everything. This side wasn't so messy like the other side, but it was, you know, moth. Those are the all brake pads. and that's the old cylinder. So one side was working, the other one wasn't. I still have a small hole somewhere there, and it used to leak a little bit sometimes, not always. So these are the other brake shoes. They look pretty good. Other problem that I noticed, the axle has play on it, and this one I turn on the truck and I hear some noise like what the fuck. The wheel bearings are shot. I'm gonna be replacing those as well pretty soon. I don't know when, but it's something you are planning to buy a third generation 4runner with 200 plus miles. This one is a 99, so it's a 21-year-old 4runner. Be aware of what are you expecting, or if the owner tells you that he replaced all these parts, so then you are good to go. Just some advice. Here are all the nasty parts that used to be there. As you can see, they are very clean. Here's the breather. I'm gonna use the cheap one. I already sanded a little bit with the wire brush, clean it up. This one right here was very nasty. It looks brand new or almost new. This wire goes down here, is the emergency wire, so I cleaned that up too, and it looks pretty good. The pins, springs, and these washers right here, I cleaned them up all with this product right here. Simple Green does a pretty good job cleaning. This stuff doesn't help so much, so everything is on. As you can see, it's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking good. Looks really good.
Very clean. I don't think somebody's gonna do a good job than yourself. I already came from work just right now. Braking is way better, but it's shaking on the front because the rotors are bad, pretty much. I've been hearing a lot of complaints on the third generation 4runner forum on Facebook that supposedly these rotors have that issue. When they overheat, you know, it feels like, you know, the steering wheel shakes a lot when you're braking. They're probably bad. Brake pads, I mean, they have a little bit of meat. I'm gonna call it like that. They definitely need rotors. I was planning to do the Toyota Tundra upgrade brake, but I need a 17-inch wheel, and I have the money to buy them, but they don't have what I want. They don't have the gray ones. I want the WN wheels. I think they're called like that, WN wheels, something like that. I'm gonna be posting a picture somewhere around here, but they don't have those wheels. I want the 17-inch wheels to fit those Tundra brakes, plus I'm gonna need the big tires and lift. I don't want to spend that much money all at once. For now, I ordered something cheap from eBay that I think is gonna be good for at least a year. So these are supposed to be ceramic pads. Actually, what is this? Ceramic moly brake grease. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Seeing some grease on brakes, new brakes. Let's see the rotors.
No.
So here's some. Yeah, that pinche train. So, yeah. That just scared the shit out of me. Anyways, so these are the rotors. To be honest, they look pretty good. For the price, I paid almost $73 on eBay. I'm gonna be showing you how these old rotors look like. So I don't know when this guy replaced them. As you can see, they are bad. They're old scratch. They look old. And the worst thing is the brake pads. They barely have some meat in there. As you can see, you see that grease. That's some brake grease that I put when I bought this truck, because I mean, I always like to check the cars. Thank God that I bought those things for now, because these things are very bad. It's been 3 days since I got these rotors. I ordered them wrong. Basically, it was my fault. I'm new into the third gen 4runners. Basically, these ones are for the two-wheel drive, and I believe they are 200 and something millimeters, which they are way smaller than the ones I have, you know, for the four-wheel drive. So the guy sent me the right ones right away. Today is Sunday. Yeah, they came on Sunday. That's a good customer service. So I'm gonna have to ship those tomorrow. Yeah, he sent the pads, he sent everything. They are way different. The one on top is smaller and the one on the bottom is bigger. Yeah, okay, now we're talking. I remember mine, the old ones, have this big lip and these ones have a very small lip. And what I was saying before, the braking part, this one is smaller than that one. And of course, the diameter of the rotor is way bigger. Yep, that's a great customer service. Alright, so I was cleaning the wrong rotor. I was cleaning the one on the passenger side, but I already cleaned this one just now. Now that I push the pistons back, I put some brake grease to slide the pads in here and lubricate the seals of the pistons so they don't get dry and you know, just to prevent them to break or to get cracks on it. I'm gonna put some thread locker on those bolts. Thread locker. I'm planning to change these calipers in about a year whenever I get some money for the tundra calipers and rotors. I was planning to do this, but this coronavirus have me not working very well, so I need the brakes working properly, so I have to do the cheap way. Anyways, I don't drive far away, so this should be fine for at least a year. I don't have the torque number for this, but I always do it by hand, you know, by feeling. I always watch mechanics since I was a kid. I've been watching a lot of videos. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, what, you are sick, silly, or stuff like that. It works for me. That should be fine. That should be fine. That thread locker is gonna help. Anyways, we're gonna put the brake line back in here. Make sure you use brake cleaner to clean the pads as well before installing them. So here are the old pads, one of the rotors. I just finished installing the pads on the rotors. They look really good. Passenger side, I just finished right now. What I got left is just bleed the lines, and I'm gonna be rotating the tires because the front tires on that side looks like it's eating more on this side. So I'm gonna be putting the front ones on the back, and I'm gonna switch the rear ones on the front. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I did a lot of stuff. I still gotta do a bunch of maintenance. The battery should be a separate video. Engine looks decent clean. Not what I wanted yet, but I'm gonna make it better. I still need to find clips for that insulation, but so far looks way cleaner than how it was before. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Oh, also I'm fabricating a mount for my phone that is gonna be on this side. I'm gonna be posting a picture of what I'm trying to make somewhere around here, so stay tuned for that too. See you.